Hello again folks and welcome back to Let's Play Dredge. This is the beginning of the Pale Reach DLC. What is the Pale Reach? It is a region within the southern area, past the southern area actually, of the initial 5 lands that we can explore within Dredge. It is cold, as you can see, but it introduces a buttload of new fishes, tons of new quests, new upgrades, all that fun stuff. I thought that you had to start a new game for it. You do not. You just need to talk to someone in very particular. And yes, I did play just a smidgen bit just to get my ass back over here. Because who you have to talk to, I believe, is the mayor. What could I do for you? What a region? Certainly, is there something in particular? Wait, is it? I think the internet lied to me. One moment. I believe I just... yeah, there it is. So yeah, it expands the map just a smidgen, just so as we can go south. Suppose I probably could have just chilled at the Who's Medusa in order to do so. That's fine. It's like a little casual exploration. Now, from what I understand, the Pale Reach and the Iron Rig, I believe, yeah, are 2 different DLCs. Duh. This one came first, so that's one of the reasons why we're playing it before we play Iron Rig, whichever it was. You would think I would know, considering I edited that last video in order to be all like, hey, this was the name of it, you idiot. But no. Nah, not my style, apparently. Nope. That's just more the old tuna. And over here. Check out this place first, obs. Oh, is this a pontoon? We're gonna see the traveling merchant? Hey! Down here to investigate the ice field too? Seems I've appeared out of nowhere. My best guess is that it drifted out from the south. Either way, I thought I should set up a pontoon here, but when I went to stake my claim, I noticed some old equipment on the ice. Come and check it out when you got a second. In the meantime, I got some new rods for sale. They'll be perfect for fishing in the ice around here. I see worksite. Traveling merchant has crossed to the nearby iceberg and has inspected some old pieces of metal. You approach. It's so weird. This stuff seems old, like really old. She kicks a large sheet of metal half embedded in the ice. A thin layer of snow dislodges, revealing lines of rivet holes. Come in here. Look. You follow her to a small makeshift shelter ruined by years of harsh weather. Inside are some schematics nailed to a table, still barely legible. See how they angled these sheets and the lining of the metal around the bow? Bow, rather. Whoever was here, I think they were constructing an icebreaker. Oh, what now? It's a reinforced structure attached to the sheet of the front of the ships to help them safely cut a path through ice. With these plans, it could probably make another. She charges out again and paces out the length of the metal scraps on the ice. We got most of the basic materials here already, but of course we're missing the most crucial parts. An icebreaker needs specially tempered angled metal, as well as components designed to minimize the impact to your hull. Can't see any of those here, but whoever left all those stuff here may have left other pieces elsewhere. Or maybe they'll be able to find their old ship and salvage the icebreaker they've already built. That'd be convenient. Anyway. To build a new icebreaker, these are the parts we'll need. Yeah, I very much don't have those. Anyway, she said something about new poles. Barbed ice rod. Hmm. Hold up. I got a feeling. First... Tinkering? Oh, it's all ready for sale. That's because I already learned all those. Like an idiot. Nothing new for the upgrades. Excuse me. Ooh, glacial lance though. And what's this one? Ice and oceanic? Excuse me, I had a little bit of a coughing fit. I don't know what I'll be dealing with yet, but at the moment I'll just put this away. He says, forgetting that he has like no space whatsoever. Seeing as I don't need to craft anything for this DLC anyways. Just put away some of those. Back to my cargo. Purchase. Put you in. Hopefully that's all I should need. No others that I missed, are there? And of course the ice troll. Coastal, oceanic, coastal, shallow, volcanic. 3,000 lumens. Wasn't this one? Yeah, 3,005. Yeah, buy some bait. And just in case. Alright, so pretty much our first quest is going to be finding those, or maybe that's the main quest. What is this place? Not exactly sure yet, but I have a theory. Have you heard the legend of the Pale Reach? It's an old sailor's tale. The story goes that when the fog grows thick enough, the ice appears, seemingly out of nowhere. Hours later, or sometimes days, it vanishes again without a trace. Back in the olden days, they sent a survey expedition to investigate. Apparently it returned with half the crew, either from mutiny or madness. Travel on the high seas in those days will do that to you, I guess. Anyway, I'm not sure about this place. Could just be regular old ice. Gotta love the old... Yeah, we kinda don't know what it is. Let's see. Not yet on the map. Oh. I guess we're gonna have to go. God, I don't know why the sun in my throat is all seizing up like. Ooh, hello. Are these more obsidian rocks? Yeah, they are. I know the stone? No, okay. No, I've still not found out what those are all about. I don't know what you're talking about. Probably should have stayed closer to the pontoon. Are these explodable, or is this a case of... Yeah, that's some good old-fashioned having to plow through it, isn't it? Ooh, hello. Oh, hi. You approach a hooded figure. They seem to be frozen on the spot, pale robes frosted with heavy rime. Fisherman, the ice. Here the jaw snaps shut against the cold. The ice takes form. Withdraws a scroll from their robes and unfurls it. An aberrated ice fish. So it has to specifically be an aberrated ice fish, eh? Well, unlucky for me. My engine stack's now dead. Oh, this is more scrap. I've come across only one... Yeah, this one. That's... Ice fish. I'll look at... There it is. Thawed ice fish. It's gnarly. Well, balls. Well, there's some sort of abomination within the oceans. I'm boned. Abominations. Jokes. The ice takes form. Is this what you wanted? Globs of dried flesh drip from this fish. It decays. Its departure from the icy water causing an instant irreversible reaction. The ice fish itself, one of few vertebrates with transparent blood. Its glassy flesh blends with the surrounding ice. Oh, that wasn't the one you want. Well, that sucks. Well, there's a higher chance of the ice of just aberrations in general, the crazier I am. However, I also need the game to give me ice fish. Oh, hello. No, that's a new one. That's a new one on me, but then again, I don't think I've ever been out for that long with aberration happening. What is this thing? Lizard fish. Good lizard fish, I guess. Trophy. Oh, I was really hoping for aberration. Oh! What are these mofos? Goblin sharks. Me, goblin sharks. Yep, that's a gnarly goblin shark. Alright, so goblin sharks themselves. Using a long snout and protruding jaws, the shark snatches its prey in the darkness. Its mouth, like, unfolds from its body to reach out and bite things. It's kind of cool like that. Grizzly shark. Errant teeth push from the failing skin. A single mouth is not enough. Yeah, that's also gnarly. Welcome to Fishing with Darius, where I have absolutely useless knowledge about fish in general. Is that a thing of fish? That is more of those ones. 100 meters. I suppose, yeah, this would be... I wouldn't need coastal because... Oh, that's a bad. I wouldn't need coastal because this isn't a coast. This is all just one big iceberg, which is essentially just a floating island. Name it. It does get shallower at some bits though, so I'm kind of assuming that there's a little bit of a ledge down along this thing. Are you ice fish? You are ice fish. Me just basically hoping I get an aberrant one that fits the description of this pale-robed individual. Come on. Yeah. I'm gonna try to at least get back to the dude. So, Dar, what's the first thing you decided to try to do in this? Oh, you know. Okay. Wait. All damage? From what? Oh, things are yep. I did. Did I seriously do it for too long? Yeah, I did. Okay. I have no engines. I'm quite literally pushing myself with nothing. Oh. I'm doomed. I'm officially floating. My character's already paranoid. It's midnight. It's now midnight 30. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. You know, I ponder. Might as well try. Ooh, toothy fish. Put you down for a moment. Another toothfish. Wolffish. And I'd have been a little bit pissed if this was the aberrant one I need for this dude. Well, I think that's the aberrant one I needed for this dude. Just gonna... Okay, I need to make a little bit of space. Too many fish. What have I done? I love the sound of breaking ice around me. Let's toss this lizard fish. Because what if the guy... What if the guy wants... this thing. And this thing. Or one of those. And then I can give him one of those and one of these. Oh no, he's probably going to want the aberrant version, isn't he? Hi. Yes, this is the one they want. Places the fish on the ice at their feet, kicking loose snow over to cover it. The stars leave the sky. Now the scroll, another twisted shape. That is a crab. That's a crab. Of some description. Okay. Yeah. I was doomed the second that I lost to that first engine. Alright. Just means that I gotta start doing some of my, fishing shenanigans a little bit early. What am I doing? Tab. So I can put you in. Put you in. A pot. Did I already toss down a second one? Didn't think I did. It doesn't help that I start this venture at like freaking 4 p.m. I should probably head back and rest so as there's no Oh, this one needs repair. I'm an idiot. Go in, repair it. I love how I started this all gun-ho, like, yeah, let's do this thing. Turns out I barely do anything. Such is life, I suppose. Alright. Put the other one down over here. Ah, ice fish. Okay, this was just... I gotta remember, this was just before leaving. Oh, depleted already. Tis 9. Hello, strange creature. What are you? Yep, toothy fish. Champion of champions. Completed already, damn. Oop, there's the shark. Big old goblin shark. Some of these are very much going to be a trial. Yep. 2 a.m. A little saddening that I didn't get any of the aberrant ones. You know, I'm not 100% certain how the hell I feel about the, what's the word I'm looking for? The specific fish hunting quests. King crab. Nice. Or king crab. Oh, okay. I really hope that those things aren't a constant in this. Sometimes a few things suck less than trying to, you know, avoid dying when you're just trying to fish. Ooh, king crabs fetch a hefty price. Ooh, hello. More ice fish. See, the downside of this is I clearly very much need to do some more actual, you know, not ice fish. Wait. I just thought of this. Is the thawed ice fish a shout out to the blubberfish? Or the quote unquote ugliest fish? You know, the one that was actually like a rockfish or something, but because it was ripped out of its environment, it suddenly like exploded. And because of that, everyone was like, ew, gross. I think it is. Hello, little boat. Hey, the photographer. Fisherman, I didn't expect to see you this far south. Well, this is a fortunate turn of events. There's a narwhal somewhere in this ice field. I can't get any further in, so I've been trying to take a picture from here with no luck. I tried placing some scraps of fish on this ice sheet over there to entice it, but I don't think I have enough to hold its attention for long enough. I only caught a glimpse. I don't suppose you have any fish you'd prepare to donate to the pursuit of wildlife photography. Fill the space entirely with any fish you'd like. I can't imagine the narwhal is too picky. Well, I got this. 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 And why not? Maybe it's got a little bit of a spicy palate. That's perfect. Now cut your engines. We need to wait in complete silence.
Oh.
Shh, I think you hear something under the ice. Ma'am, that's not a narwhal. What on earth was that thing? I'm not sticking around to find out. Yeah, no. That's a reasonable response. Game, why do you suddenly give me a heartbeat in my goddamn ear? I think I know the answer. I don't like the answer. Oh god. Maze of ice sheets. Yeah. Cool. Just got a little bit of a taste of the whatever that was. See, the terrible thing is that I know I saw that in like promo pics and whatnot of the game. So I'm not terribly surprised. On the other hand, though, I was not just all right, let's see if I can't find literally anything else besides. I'm gonna do the fetch quest stuff, the fish fest quest. Once I'm more familiar with this area, and maybe once I actually have, you know, a map. Whether or not they're actually going to give me the map for this thing, I don't know. Alright, so you just want a bunch of aberrant fish. Which I'm going to toss that crab pot down here just in case. And I want to do the fishing is the cool thing. I want to do the fishing, but I need stuff to do the fishing. Is this cloth? I believe this is just, yeah, it's just cloth. I'm not terribly worried about my construction of stuff. Unless I need like a buttload of metal in order to do so. Of note, according to the GOG page, this should be adding like 2 to 5 hours of quote-unquote content. Hello. Am I able to land here? I'm not quite sure I like the sounds that are coming out of this place. Very clearly seems to be some sort of a place that I could land. Maybe later on. Yeah, that just looked like a place that had a purpose. Stone hums. Is that the... Yeah, I'm just looking directly north, so... That's where the, lighthouse is. Hello. That's a crab. You gotta love that this game's version of a mimic is busted up ships. Go wait, go wait, go wait. Oh, you know what? Quite clear that it is better to spend time. Oh, bulbous tooth fish. Vessels feed. A distended, fluid-filled body. A shadow stirs inside. Oh, I think that's the first time I got 2 aberrants from a single spot. God, you are literally just spawning those right beside me. Cease. No, no. Just more madness. Madness. Well, I've now completely went around this thing. Alright. At the least I can't damage myself by ramming into the pontoon. I'm gonna hate if one of these ends up being the thing that I need to give to the dude. At least I didn't end up, losing an engine again. It's probably a good idea to bring a trawl. Oh, right. Shit. The problem is that this area is for the trolling net. Let's take this, put you here. Put you here. Grab the trawl. Go back over here. Put you here. There we go. Now we're able to get random icy bits and whatnot. Good start. just a load of things that want me dead and all that fun noise. I'm gonna go ahead, call an episode here. When we return, welcome to the Pale Reach. Is gonna probably suck a little bit, especially if that narwhal is as bloodthirsty as it turns out. Just seems to be. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all going to enjoy this series as much as I'm hoping to enjoy playing it myself. If you want to support the channel, consider dropping a like, commenting, subscribing, all that fun stuff. Helps out the channel. Lets you know whenever the hell I upload a video, which is currently 3 times a day, 6 days out of the week, because I have no life. And if you want to support the channel in a direct financial fashion, I have a ton of links down in the description below. Ko-fi, Patreon, Stream Elements. You can even use a super chat system that YouTube has that it seems like seldom anyone does. Every little bit helps. It keeps a roof over my head, food in my belly. It goes to upgrading the channel whenever I have the extra dosh. Thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.